People, what's up out there? Hope everyone's feeling good and doing what they love. Right now, it's a really beautiful day. I'm in a park. This is my morning ritual. Where I wake up, I leave my place, and I step outside to face reality and get this divine energy, this light, this nature, everything that comes with it. I just want to get it. I wake up and I look forward to waking up to get it. To me, it's like I'm starving and it's time to eat breakfast, and that's how much I look forward to this. All right, in this video, I'm going to talk about something really cool, interesting to me. I'm going to talk about people in this world. I'm going to mention groups of people and a couple of individual people that can do amazing things. They've maximized their potentials in their lives, and they've basically used nature to maximize their abilities. And I guess you could think of it as they've learned to supplement nature and fully use what's given to us to empower themselves. The first group of people that I would like to talk about are the people in the blue zones. I think there's like 5 different blue zones, but I'll just mention 3 blue zones that I just read from my book a couple of years ago. The first group of people are the Okinawans. I was lucky enough to be able to spend 2 years in this place to see firsthand these amazing, incredible people. And it's one thing to hear about something, and it's another thing to actually see it with your own eyes and experience it with your own presence. And I remember seeing people who very old ages doing things that maybe a teenager should be doing, like maybe back-breaking work. And I thought it was really incredible. And I was like, wow, I want to be this way. I was so inspired. And also, I met quite a lot of people that I met there had very sharp minds. The thinking was very much together, and that's the biggest thing I admire, because that's how I want to be. I want my mind super, super sharp. And the next group that I would like to mention that's in a blue zone group of people are the Seventh-day Adventists in Loma Linda, California. And they are a very strict group of religious people. They live very strict lives. They live very closely tied to nature. They eat what they grow. They're agricultural society. And another group that I'd like to mention are the people in Sardinia, Italy. I think they live in a mountainous region, and they also do agricultural work, and they live a very natural, pretty well-connected life. All right, here are my thoughts on like these 3 groups of people and the other blue zones that I didn't mention. I think that what makes these people great, or what makes these people so special, other than like their social networks, their social culture, and other than things like this, I think that what makes them so great and what makes them live to their fullest potential is their ties to nature. Them being tied to their environments, and them doing all this natural stuff, and living by the universe and not trying to dictate what the universe should do for them. They're living by the universe. They're living at the mercy of the universe. And when I say that, what I'm talking about is that for example, they're agricultural communities, so they spend a lot of their existence, a lot of their time outside, getting the normal photo period of the day, keeping their circadian biology or sleep and wake cycles just stable. And I think this is like one of the key things to longevity and keeping your body in good working order for a very long time, keeping those day and light cycles under control. And what else? I guess another factor that I think what makes these people great and what makes these people do so well is that like everything is tied to light, everything's tied to the universe. And another example that I'd like to mention is their diets. They are agricultural communities, and they grow their own food. They eat what they grow. So the food that they eat has the proper light code for their region. Like the they're not importing their food. They're not having their food, imported from some other place with a different light code. Because the light code that we get in our body from the sun and the light code that we get from food, it needs to match in order for everything to work perfectly. Because everything in life is about balance, and everything needs to match. Everything needs to work well together. And what else? Oh yeah, the next group that we'd like to talk about, well, actually the two groups, and they're both groups of athletes. I just mentioned a group of people who live a very, very long life, but now I'm going to mention like a group of athletes. The first group of athletes that I would like to mention are the Kenyans. The Kenyans are known for producing just champion after champion marathon runners, and it's really incredible. And people like to look at other things like what they eat and their genetics and things like this. I don't think those things are important, especially the food part. I think maybe their genetics would be a stronger argument to make, but I think the biggest thing that helps these people have this greatness and just keep producing champion after champion from their small population of people from in one section of the world is actually where they live. Like the place where they live, the place where they've evolved. It's a place very conducive to producing champions, and I'll explain a little bit. In this place, it's equatorial. It's Africa, so they get very strong sunshine, and they have light skin, so they can avoid like the most harmful forms of sunshine, and they can absorb all this divine energy. It doesn't really damage them. And also they are at an elevation, so they're getting even stronger amounts of this divine energy. And the more you can get and the more you can actually use without hurting yourself, I think that it's better. I think it makes you awesome if you have the ability to utilize nature. All right, and the next group that I would like to talk about are the Tarahumara. The Tarahumara tribe. They live in an area in Mexico, and they live in a canyon, and they are a tribe or a group of super athletes. And when I say super athletes, I'm talking just natural ultra marathoners. Like these people run hundreds and hundreds of miles, and it's just a part of their culture. It's just an everyday thing. It's just a natural thing for them. Nothing special for them. They just do this every day. And some of the reasons why they do it is cultural. For example, their homes and villages are spread out far apart, so they have to run very long distances, miles and miles and miles, just to go send a message to their neighbor. And also, they grow up playing a game or playing a sport where they kick a wooden ball for miles and miles and miles and miles. I mean, when I say miles and miles and miles, I'm talking like more than 50 miles just for one game. They just do this for fun. So these people are pretty amazing. But the people that go and research and write the articles about these groups of people, the first thing they like to throw out is their diet and things like this, because that's the easy thing to look at. But if you analyze the environment is very conducive to being great and developing your body. You just have to adapt to it as best you can. And I guess, okay, what does the environment have that makes it beneficial? Well, in that particular area of the world, that part of the world, the magnetic field is very strong, stronger than other parts of the world. So that place pulls in more sunshine, more energy, more usable energy from the sun. Also, this area is within the tropics, so the sunshine is good, it's strong, people are in it, they're exposed to it. And of course, the people are very natural. They live in natural place. They're connected to the earth. They're connected to the magnetic field. They're getting this energy all the time. And all you can do in a situation like this is just get better and better and better and gain. And I think these are some key factors that help these groups of people be great. And remember, it's all in nature. No supplements, no drugs, no anything. It's just nature. It's God-given stuff that's here for us, and it's free. It's free. Never forget that it's free, and it's the best thing that we have. All right, and to finish the video, I'd like to talk about two individual people. The first individual that I would like to talk about is Mr. Wim Hof. He's if you don't know, he's the Dutch guy, also known as the Iceman. He can do incredible things in extreme cold weather situations. He's broken all these records. He's done all these physical feats. He's done all these physical feats where in the cold, like he's swimming under like big blocks of ice in the sea, which would just kill any regular person right away. And he's just doing this stuff like it's nothing. And he's running like marathons in the Arctic, no shoes, climbing mountains, no clothes, doing all this incredible stuff. It's pretty amazing. And I think most people think, oh, he's just him. He's just a special person. But I disagree. And I guess part of my reason for disagreeing is because of my own personal experiences of utilizing the cold to make myself perform better in sports, and also just the main thing, thinking better. Your mental clarity and your body just gets much better. And we know ice is anti-inflammatory. When things swell up, we put ice on it to reduce the swelling. Well, exposing your whole body to ice, you can anti-inflame everything and just make everything perform better and pull in and use energy way better. So I can see some of the benefits of ice, but I think it goes way even deeper than that, than just being anti-inflammatory. I think it does so many other things, and that's another way to use your environment to become a super athlete or a very high performing individual, is using the ice. And Wim Hof is one example of that. I wish there were more examples so that the world would accept this and realize the potential that it has. Nowadays, even we have professional athletes and very high profile athletes. They're using this nature, this natural technology to upgrade their bodies and make their bodies work very well. So this is becoming quite common now. People are learning. People are catching on. All right, and the last person that I would like to talk about is Ratan Manik. Ratan Manik is the Indian guy, and he is known for going like very long periods of time. We're talking 3, 4, 5 months without eating anything. And the way he says that he does this is by sun gazing. If you don't know, sun gazing is the practice of staring directly at the sun, or staring almost directly at the sun and letting the sun go through your eye and charge your brain, charge your nervous system. Also, according to what I hear, what I read, it feeds you and it allows you to go without food. All right, here Ratan Manik, he's been documented by quite a few official groups like colleges. I've even heard that NASA has documented him, done some research and watched him, and they can verify that what they say he can do is true. And all we can do is we can take the information for what it's worth, but who can you how much can you really believe what you read and see? But I think he has quite a bit of credibility. I've read quite a bit about him from all through the internet, watch videos, listen to his presentations that he's done around the world, and it's pretty compelling. It's very interesting, and I myself, I've been sun gazing for about 2 years, so I know like some of the benefits that you get from it, the big mental health boosts, the big changes in your metabolism. I had big changes in my metabolism. I got so many benefits from it. But that also is for another video. I'm gonna give you a more thorough, in-depth analysis of sun gazing, and I'm gonna talk about it and discuss it a little bit. But that's for later. And yeah, that's it. Those are the people that I would like to talk about. Superhuman people who supplement life with nature, life-giving nature, and they don't use supplements. They don't need drugs. They just use what they have and maximize themselves and make themselves better by just opening their eyes and looking at what's right in front of them. So I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope it was insightful. I hope you learned something from it. If you like it, please subscribe. And if you have any comments, you have any feedback, you want to give me some information, please drop it below in the comments section. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. I love each and every one of you. Thank you.